Please welcome to the stage honorees Chance and Taz Clayton and co-chair Ava Marola.
I must have sat on a dozen islands, watched the sun sink into the sea. Been there all night, got the t-shirt and hat, but my favorite place to be is here and now, nowhere else in this world.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Angus Barn. My name is Ava Marola, aka the girl with the sparkly pump. It's been my pleasure to co-chair this year's events with my parents. Last year, I shared my own Type 1 journey, and this year, as the Claytons are the honorees, I'm sure everyone is so eager to hear from Chance and Taz about their stories. But before they do, I would like to encourage everyone to go ahead and start enjoying their meals. We don't want any low blood sugars here tonight. So with that being said, I would like to introduce to you Chance and Taz.
Thank you, Ava, and welcome everyone. I feel like I've had type 1 diabetes my whole life since I was diagnosed as a toddler, and it's been challenging with all the monitoring and all the planning that we've had to do, but I've learned to live with it. A lot of support from others and learning along the way has made my journey a lot easier, and I'm glad that we've been able to get through it. As my brother, Taz, I know that you've had to experience a lot of the things that I have too.
Yeah, well, like Chance, I don't remember a lot before he had diabetes, but I would say growing up with a brother with type 1, I mean, he made it as almost normal as possible, but I mean, it was still, of course, different, and it for sure brought us closer together. I helped him a lot when he didn't feel well, and we learned how to take care of each other and, again, grew a lot closer because of that. And even though things weren't always as easy, we definitely found ways to have fun and still find ways to have fun in a little bit different ways now that we're older, for sure. But yeah.
Thank you so much, Chance and Taz, for sharing your Type 1 journeys with everyone here tonight. I mean, that is why we're all here, right? To raise awareness and hopefully a lot of money to turn Type 1 into Type None. I'm sure you're all eager to get your bid paddles warmed up, ready to go bid on some awesome items. So thank you in advance for all of your participation in tonight's events and all the money you're about to spend. Before I give up the microphone, I want to give a quick shout out to my mom and every mom that is here. I know personally my mom is my saving grace. I don't think I'd be alive without her. So Mom, thank you and happy Mother's Day. And continue enjoying your meals. Thank you.
Kind of to piggyback off what Ava just said, I want to shout out my mom too a little early for a great Mother's Day, and all the mothers out here. You guys all do the biggest job in the world and do a great job at it. Thank you guys.
Going off of that as well, I'd like to thank all the moms out here, especially my mom, who has helped a lot with my fight with T1D. I really wouldn't be where I am today without her. Thank you, guys.
And now it's time for a very special part of our program. Each year at this gala, we honor amazing individuals and families who have gone above and beyond to do what they can to create a world without type 1. This award, called the Living and Giving Award, is given to a very special family this evening, the Clayton family. The Clayton family has had a tremendous impact on our chapter, as I know all of you know, as well as on Breakthrough T1D's ability to fund key research for type 1 diabetes. Their passion for Triangle Breakthrough T1D family and mission is evident in everything that they do. Both Heath and Suzanne have served on our board of directors. Heath is a past president, and Suzanne is currently on the board, serving as nominating and board development chair, so she may have already reached out to you to be a part of that fundraising and future leadership of the board. Suzanne and Heath are previous chairs of our gala. The family participated in numerous walks over the years with a spirited family team. And Chance and Taz have both served as youth ambassadors, and Chance has even participated in furthering advancements in type 1 care over the years. They're just amazing and very special family. We are honored to call them friends. They are extremely kind and generous people who have served this mission effortlessly. So everybody, please stand up. Help me welcome Suzanne and Heath, and as well as Chance and Taz to the stage.
Hello, everyone. We're the Claytons. It's with awe and gratitude that we stand up here tonight. For many of you who know me, you'll be surprised, maybe shocked, that I'm not going to speak long tonight. Hemingway once said, "The end of a man's own world does not come as it does in the great paintings. It comes when an island boy comes up the road with a telegram from the local post office." In many ways, our lives changed in a similar manner on September 17th, 2009, when Dr. Sherry Zimmerman walked in the room and said, "Suzanne, you and Chance need to go to the hospital. Right away, don't go home." That's how our journey to this stage began 15 years ago. Many of you here share a very similar story. Some of you are part of our story, and we're very grateful for that. Every family faces challenges, many different kinds. It just so happens that our family has diabetes as a challenge. But whatever those challenges are with your family, however tough those challenges are, never, ever let the challenge define who you are. What defines who you are is how you face that challenge. Before we left the hospital in 2009, we made a commitment to each other. We chose that diabetes would never define who Chance is. It hasn't been easy. It's been hard, but eventually we got better at doing hard. One of the things that helps is having other people that are driven as much as you are for a similar challenge. That's why all of us are in this room here tonight and together. That's the essence of Breakthrough T1D. In our family, Chance has benefited a lot from the technology that was originally funded by JDRF, now Breakthrough T1D. We know that there's still work to be done. We don't have a cure yet, but we are determined to get there. And as Jimmy V once said, don't give up. Don't ever give up. Generosity does not only benefit the ones you give to, it benefits your soul and who you are. Supporting Breakthrough T1D in many ways is similar to coaching Tasman's flag football team for 8 years. No matter how much you invest, no matter how many people you help, no matter how much the kids get out of what you do, it is you yourself that get the most out of giving. Generosity is part of who we are. We know that everyone's situation is unique, so it's a little bit difficult to stand up here and encourage everyone to donate to the Fund a Cure. It's somewhat like encouraging our boys to do well in school and sports. It's not about all A's, it's not about all conference. It's about doing your all and being grateful for your ability to do that. We have always encouraged our two sons to lead by example. And so tonight, Suzanne and I will endeavor to do so, as we always advise them, and we're going to take our own advice.
I just want to say thank you. We really appreciate the 5 tables of people that we have here. We love you all. We love everybody in here. We've been here for 15 years. So thank you, and we're truly honored.
So this is my insulin pump, and what this does is it reads my blood sugar by talking to the Dexcom sensor. Then what this does with that information is it'll give me more insulin or less insulin, and this is what keeps me safe overnight, really. It's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
You have kids, we have twin boys. You have all these dreams and hopes and visions of how life with kids is supposed to be. Our son Chance was 20 months old when he was first diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
So suddenly, like, our kid has this life-threatening disease that we don't even know, like, what does this mean for him?
One of the early challenges with Chance was we had to test his blood sugar 6 to 12 times a day, every day. For years, we had to set an alarm and get up at 3 a.m. every night to make sure that he wasn't crashing overnight. It's terrifying when you wake up every morning and hear the birds chirping, and your first thought is this: is my son alive?
Breakthrough T1D is really about finding a cure for type 1 diabetes. We've already had some significant breakthroughs that are really changing the lives of diabetics.
The research that Breakthrough T1D has done over the years has really enabled Chance to live a better quality of life with type 1 diabetes.
It's given me a lot more freedom. I don't have to stick my finger 6 times a day anymore. I'm now a competitive rock climber with USA Climbing. I love it because it's an easy sport to work with diabetes. It takes my mind off of diabetes, lets me be in the moment and have fun rather than worry.
One of the things that has enabled Chance to really explore this adventurous lifestyle of climbing and camping and hiking and travel is some of the technology that Breakthrough T1D originally funded.
We're really at a kind of a breakthrough time in the space of type 1 diabetes. And there's really kind of 2 major avenues of breakthroughs that are occurring. Number 1 is in the disease-modifying therapy space, and number 2 is in the beta cell replacement space. The great thing about disease-modifying therapies is it enables a newly diagnosed type 1 diabetes patient to delay becoming insulin dependent. With cell therapies and beta cell replacement, the promise is to be able to allow patients to be able to remove their pumps, no more needles, no more injections, and be able to really go back to a more normal life.
I think it would be amazing if I could go even a week without having to worry about any medical devices.
I guess I'd have to think of other things to worry about.
I want him to have a life where he doesn't know he has diabetes anymore. However it is that we solve this, I want him to be able to live without this, because I don't want him to have spent his whole life as type 1 diabetic.
I think the ultimate horizon that we all look forward to is a world without T1D.
So I nodded my head and said that's for sure. Dropped a few bucks in the mason jar. Felt those good old neon vibes on me. And whatever monkey that was on my back, he jumped off just like that, right into the deep blue sea. And I looked back over her shoulder, thinking about the sign hanging up on the wall that said everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Nobody's gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright. Alright.
Now the moment we've all been waiting for.
Tonight, we have raised $1,270,362.
Celebrate.